Hey, we are just about ready to begin our brand new, for the day anyway, Tao Daily Tarot. As usual, here's a little heads up here for you. The idea is an unfinished symphony, a work in progress. This is where you want to go. This is how you're going to get there. I have details on this fabulous story for you coming up in just a moment. Well, hello, and welcome to today's edition of the Tao Daily Tarot. Whether you're a first timer, a long timer, a cross watcher, doesn't make any difference. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Much gratitude towards you. Please remember, before you leave this reading, like, subscribe, hit the bell. Very important as I'm trying to build this YouTube channel. Folks at YouTube need to see that. Now, for the first timers or early timers, let's kind of differentiate this tarot reading from others. First of all, I do archetypal readings. I read the images off the cards. I only use 8 cards. That's it. 4 decks, 8 cards. And the reason is very simple. The Tao. The Tao is the path, the simplest, most direct path. 8 cards, 4 decks. That's it. And I don't predict. What I do is I read energies. It's much more beneficial for you. I read the energies of coming, going, pushing, pulling. Things that happen to you all day because things are coming and going every single day. Things are pushing and pulling on you every day. So rather than put you into sort of a box and make predictions, I don't do that. Here is the energetic weather report. That's what I refer to this as. It's an energetic weather report. It's talking about the energies around you. And just like weather, is it going to be rainy? Is it going to be snowy? Is it we're going to have sun? We're going to have clouds? We're going to have tornadoes? We're going to have what are we going to have? So that I know how to prepare. That's what I do with this energetic weather report. Or if you prefer, how about a GPS of frequencies around you? Huh? Sure, of course. It's called the Tao Daily Tarot. Another thing that separates it is the fact that I do a thing called the Hyper Shuffle. You will see that in a moment. And I try to get this reading done in about 10 minutes. Give or take a couple of minutes. It all depends on the cards, of course. But you are a busy person. You have a busy life, even in this COVID stuff. And so what I want to do is give you a little slice, a little energetic weather report so that you decide. You are in control. You navigate your life. You don't wait for life to come at you. You take a look at the energies. It's like in a car, watching the traffic. You know, you have to weave in and out. You may decide that you have to take a detour. That's what this is all about, the energetic weather report. All right, enough of that. Let's get to the Hyper Shuffle, shall we? And there you go. There is the Hyper Shuffle. Let's get to today's Tao Daily Tarot reading for you. The day of the new moon in Aries. Alrighty, let's see what we got. The temperature card. Alrighty. The unfinished symphony. A number 10, which signifies beginnings as well as endings. The unfinished symphony. Okay, so that's the overall temperature of this energetic weather report that I call the Tao Daily Tarot. Let's go on the sides of coming and going energy. We have the 8 of Cups. Okay. Walking away from something that you love, something that you are attached to, someone that you might be attached to. Remember, I'm reading the energies. So when I see chalices here or cups here, I'm thinking emotion. But it could be love for something. Maybe you love kitties. Maybe you love puppies. Maybe you love milk chocolate. Maybe you love your spouse. Maybe you love your kids. You determine what that love thing means to you. But there is something or someone that you are attached to or have been that you have to walk away from. Alrighty? From here, we have the Hermit. The Hermit is reflection, isolation, self-imposed. And it doesn't have to be real obvious. It could be something that you are doing internally and that nobody in the world sees. But you are taking this journey inside, looking for that guiding light. The Hermit. Okay, so that's it. We got the 8 of Cups. We got the Hermit because this is the unfinished symphony. That number 10 means the end of something and the beginning of something else. That unfinished symphony, that's what you're working on. So now we move to the energy side of pushing and pulling. Knight of Swords. Somebody or something comes in with a quick message. This is kind of like the Eight of Wands. Come in, gone, just like that. But they bring some truth, that's the sword, some truth, some idea to you that maybe has not resonated with you up to this point, and all of a sudden connects. Voila, you have it. Alrighty? And we continue on with the energies of pushing and pulling, and we get the Ten of Cups, the happily ever after. Okay, I like that. I like that very much. This goes back to the unfinished symphony idea, which is the overall feel of this reading. You could take it as your life. You could take it as a chapter in your life. It is not yet fully written. What you want is the happily ever after, the Ten of Cups. And you're in the process of just kind of finalizing details. Remember, we're right there on top of the new moon in Aries. Aries, the first sign in the zodiac. This is the beginning of the astrological year. This is the time, if you haven't done it already, now to meditate a little bit on what you want the next 12 signs or 12 months to hold for you. I know what you're feeling, happily ever after. That does not mean necessarily a relationship. It may mean a lifestyle, a decision that works for you better than anything has worked for you up to this point. Because remember, this is the unfinished symphony. Could be your life. Or again, a chapter in your life. Doesn't make any difference. But it feels significant because it is. And then we move one of the magnifier cards. The first is the Six of Cups. Now, I know a lot of tarot readers go, oh, somebody returning from your past. Maybe. Somebody who you were connected to, who you had a love or romantic relationship with. Maybe. It could also be you going back in time. Going back to a time where you felt things were better. You felt more connected. You felt more loved. You know, this happily ever after card? Yeah. The unfinished symphony? Yeah. So someone or something is pulling you back in time to a friendlier time, a happier time, a more loving time. And that's really what you're kind of using as your guide. And the second magnifier card is the Queen of Cups. For me, the most loving tarot card in the deck. I know everybody goes Ace of Cups. Well, the potential is there with the Ace of Cups, no doubt about it. But this is the final product. This is the finished product. It's the Queen of Cups. She knows how to love. She knows the value of love, and she knows what she loves. It's a fabulous card. So in some way, somehow, some kind of form, you are at the point in this unfinished symphony of looking for love. The question is, are you going to look outside yourself or inside? What's guiding you? What's motivating you? What's getting you to look for this, if you will, lost or disconnected love? It could be a person, but it may just be a memory. And if you can get to that, it will make you happier. It will make you more fulfilled. And this takes me to the final card today from the Vice Versa deck, and it is reversed, meaning it is internal. It's the Fool. You are hoping, maybe against hope. I can do this. I can make that trip into the past. Whether it's with a person, whether it's with a memory, whether it's with an emotion that I remember. I can do this. I haven't done it yet because remember, Vice Versa in reverse. So it's an internal process that you're going through right now. But you are very clear, or you have exhibited the faith. Yes, I can step back to a better time, a better feeling, a better life. I know I can. And to kind of emphasize that just a little bit, in the pre-shuffle, I came up with the star card in reverse. And the star card says essentially the same thing. You know, the phrase, when you wish upon a star, okay? Well, that's kind of what you're doing right now. You are wishing on a star, just like the Fool is here. Wishing on a star, a comet. You're just reaching out. And please, let me reconnect. Because right now, my life is an unfinished symphony. Very powerful reading and very appropriate here on this first full day after the new moon in Aries. Love it for you. Love it for you. Hey, one quick reminder, please like, subscribe, hit that little bell. Important for me to help build the channel here on YouTube. Much gratitude to you for doing that. Thank you. Other than that, I think we're done for today. There will be another reading tomorrow because I do a brand new reading every day, 365 days a year. You know that, of course, if you've been here before. But let's say we don't have a chance to get together tomorrow. Well, you can always join me on YouTube anytime you want, or you can find a way to me at any point. The point is between now and the next time we get together to talk tarot, or tarot, blessings.